because this is just. But then, since for those who couldn't attend, for them it can be a beneficial thing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the session now. So good evening, everyone. My name is Harsh, and we are here to have a webinar on the upcoming AI and law course, where we'll be focusing into the tech and legal field joining into each other, and we can how we can use both the sides of both different sites and use it to have a smart and innovative way to use legal jargons or use legal contracts or drafts. So here we'll be uh, focusing on that particular instance only. So before we continue, I would like to share some course highlights that we will be focusing into. So this course will be covering the intersection between the law and AI, including regulations, ethics, and legal application of AI, where you will be learning from the experts who are in the field and who are using the AI in their daily lives, and they will teach you how to practically use the AI in legal research or in drafting or in basic stuff like using for legal insights, etc. So we'll be also dealing with regulations of various other countries such as China, US, uh, European Union, how they are forming laws and how they are regulating the AI and upcoming technologies. And with this, we'll also be delving into the uh, policy decisions and ethical use of AI, like how the AI is disrupting privacy concerns, how the algorithm works, how the data is used for AI algorithms, etc. So, before moving forward, I would like to again discuss about our organization, which is Legal Research and Analysis. So, Legal Research and Analysis is a dedicated platform which focuses on providing accurate and up to date legal insight. And our mission is to simplify these complex legal matters into very simple and normal language. And we offer comprehensive research and analysis and educational content. With a team of experienced legal professionals, we specialize in various legal fields, including family law, constitutional law, human rights, legal drafting, and various other courses. Legal research and analysis is a recognized startup under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and we are dedicated and committed to foster innovation and excellence in that legal field. As you all know, that this organization was founded by Advocate Pranav Jha sir and Muhammad Uzair Ansari sir. Both are here with us in this podium, and for the main highlight of this course is our faculty, Advocate Ujjwal Asutosh sir, who will be taking the course of AI and law, and he will be the sole person who will be teaching and will be showing you how to use AI in your daily lives and how to make AI as a smart tool for your legal career. So before we move forward, I would like to ask Pranav sir to introduce the faculty as well, since Advocate Ujjwal sir is also with us in the podium. He is one of the most professional and dedicated legal professional himself with a very sophisticated academic background. He has earned his BA LLB degree and has completed his PhD in environmental law from Damodaram Sanjay National Law University. He has also done LLM in Access to Justice from the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. And I would ask Pranav sir if he could introduce our faculty as well. Over to
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Just also please
Really sorry.
highlight the hello, Jun sir.
There was some network issue, and like that's why I logged out. I'm really sorry. I'm back to the meeting.
It's completely all right, sir. So we are highly honored to have you with us, sir. As all the participants, I can see that there are these are the previous participants of our certificate program, which you all have already taken up. So if I can see that more than 50 plus participants or if 60 plus participants are there who have again given an attempt and also given us chance to serve them. Since this is a webinar for that matter, so I'll just make sure that why you have joined the course and what are the benefits of this particular course. I'll try to curate everything within the parameters. Since most of you have been already uh, dealt about the whole process, you know how we conduct a certificate course. So it's just between you and us. We know the process. So I'm just diving straight to the point. As you all can see, Harsh, can you please also share the screen and so that I can also read down the course highlight, what they are going to. Yes, just a second. Perfect. Yeah. As you can see in the screen that we are going to organize a round of certificate course on AI and law. Now you all, I am assuming that most of you are from legal background, right? And now it is high time that you should also know more about how you can use the technological advancement into your be it academic curriculum or also into your professional career. So you cannot say that I do not depend or do not very much rely upon these advancement. I am myself very smart enough to do it manually, right? I am not doubting your intelligence. I'm not asking you to maybe completely depend upon it and forget your cognitive faculty of mind. It's not just. We all are here to understand that we have to be more smart than pursuing hard work, right? So this is a smart technique which actually not only helps you to understand that the importance of time and also the importance of advancement. You need to respect both, right? So that's why we have curated the whole course curriculum in 4 weeks, as you already know that, into different areas, which should also cover all important aspects, which teaches you the amalgamation of AI and law, right? And the best part is the faculty who is going to help you understand the whole intricacies of law and also how you can use the AI into the whole process is itself a person who has good hold over the subject. If I'm not wrong, he has also done masters in the and dissertation in the field of technology. So, and he has been teaching this process throughout the time. And we have also seen that he also teaches legal drafting, right? So the whole agenda of conducting this webinar is to just highlight how important this particular course is for you. Now, I mean, this is not something which I'm imposing on you that you have to mandatorily take up the course. It is just that we understand that this particular course is again very, very, very important courses since we keep on conducting more than 20 plus courses. But why I am talking about this particular course is because I understand that this is again very vital for all of the participants who are maybe dwelling into the realm of legal fraternity, right? So I'll just dive into, just confirm me if my voice is audible because I can see some messages that I'm not clear. Harsh?
So it's perfectly audible and you are
Perfect,
clearly visible as well.
perfect. Thank you. So yeah, starting with the first week, as you can see in the slide, that it is we are going to deal about the introduction to AI and its legal framework. So for very obvious reasons, you need to understand why we are using AI and what are the legal framework also protecting it. So you will get to understand about the artificial intelligence, the basics of AI, be it the definitive part or what are the types and where you can apply it, and then the more important key aspects or the keywords which you need to understand about the machine learning, neural network, and natural learning processing. I believe there is also a realm which is going to deal about more about the area of machine learning. Yeah, see, these are some of the very important aspects which you need to know, and also how AI in the Indian global context help you to understand the opportunities and also the subsequent challenges which the tend to face, right? Then in the session two, Harsh, please slide up. Yes, perfect. In the session two, you can very much see that we are going to help you understand about the AI and the legal system. Now, this is very important aspect of the whole, course curriculum, where you will also understand not only about the role of AI in judicial perspective, that if I say, for example, if you had to search about the case law, or you have to do conduct a heavy research or deep research on any judgment for that matter, but then you have to be very mindful in doing it. Why this particular session is again important is, recently in the Supreme Court of India, there was a judgment where the justice, I'm forgetting her name, she pointed out that now even the judges have to be very mindful when they are reading the judgments, what the advocates are presenting to them, because there was an instance where the maybe then an associated presented a judgment. The judgment's name was correct, but there was an additional sentence in that particular judgment. On the basis of that, the judgment or the final judgment was operated. And then lately it was discovered that it was the research was done by ChatGPT or any other AI tool, and the ChatGPT just to maybe make it sound proper, it added its own line, which was again never in the original judgment. So you have to also understand what is the role of AI in judiciary, and also introspect that not we should be fully dependent upon the whole perspective, because again, for that matter, even the contempt proceedings was also run, and then they obviously said that it was interns work, and they tried to align aside the matter. But then it is again very important and also very relevant to understand that if you have got a tool, how judiciously you can use the tool, and not with a malified intention just to win any judgment, right? So here you will also get to understand about the applications of AI in maybe in contract management, dispute resolution, and compliance for that matter. And the most important aspect, which I was right now dealing about, is ethical and moral dilemmas of AI in the legal domain. You need to also understand there is an ethical perspective, that you have to be ethically right also. Apart from legal, you have to understand that you cannot just present for the sake of presenting. So here you will understand how to use it in a different forum with a smart and legal guidance. Can you please slide up? Now comes the week two. Since the week one, you already understand our whole course curriculum, that what we do is on every week we take two sessions, right? Which makes the 4 week 8 sessions in total. So in the second week, you're going to understand about the regulatory framework and policy perspective. Now, what are the tools, or what are the statute, what are the legislative proceedings which are governing the mechanism of AI, and how can your work also be respected and duly coordinated. Now here comes the session three, which talks about the legal framework governing AI in India. So what are the legal framework? I assume that you must be in coherence with all of the laws. For example, DPDT Act, that is Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. We are also recently going to launch a separate course on DPDP Act, because we understand that this particular act is something which is again very important for all of those persons who are going or facing through the privacy laws and the privacy breach and other areas, where they actually need to understand how they can save themselves in the realm of cyber crime and other areas. So again, you need to understand by this particular course, if you are joining in, you'll understand more about these laws in detail, be it the DPDT Act again, and the IT laws, right? And the cyber security resolutions. Recently, there is a ongoing debate on the IT law and what is that particular, if I'm not wrong, Section 44 of the DPDT Act, which talks about that what comes within the ambit of personal information, and they are trying to save their candidature and other portfolios in the ambit of personal information. Right? There is a again debate going on. You'll get to understand more about this. So you kind of will be updated with the current legal, social legal contemporary issues as well, right? Then you will also understand or get to learn about the Competition Act, Consumer Protection Act. So these are some of those important legislative framework which you actually should know ideally, which I personally feel about. Session 4. Now, session 4 talks about the comparative analysis of AI. Now, it is again very important. Generally, what happens is in any course, if you join in, you'll just get to know about the theoretical perspective. But particularly in this particular course, you will get also to have a comparative understanding of how other countries, or for example, European Union or maybe China, US, how these regulate their AI mechanism, what is their approach, and what are the guidelines and recommendations, be it the guidelines of the OECD or the UNESCO recommendations, how we can also apply these international principles and help our Indian legislative procedures do some changes, do some recommendations, and also try to implement for the betterment of the whole provision. Because these laws are again not very much 100% operative as far as the implementation aspect is concerned. Again, there is n number of lacunas or loopholes which are still to be filled up. Right now, here comes the role of the section 4, which we talks about that you need to understand the whole process. Now we come to the week 3. Week 3 is more on dealing about how you can use AI in specific legal context. This is again equally very important, where session 5 and session 6 helps you to understand that AI and the IPR law. So you must by now have understood that how IPR or the intellectual property law is an important aspect where AI is very much into it, be it in the terms of copyright challenges or authorship of AI generated work. Or the patentability of the AI invention, or the trade secret and database protection in the AI era. Now, what happens is when you actually dive into detail about these areas, you'll get to understand that uh, how your personal authorship or your personal creativity is also protected within the ambit of IPR. For example, to write any paper for that matter, in today's time, it's very easy. You just give prompts, good prompts to ChatGPT or Perplexity or any other AI tool, and you will get a freshly prepared article in 5 to 10 minutes, which can also save you from plagiarism. But then now they are also asking an AI report. So with the advancement, with the now series of change that is happening, obviously there are also changes in the authorship and the AI generated work. So who are those and are our DPDT Act or any other act for that matter or IPR law protecting the person's authorship or not? So you'll get to understand this in session 5. Now, if I come about the session 6, where you'll get to understand about the AI in criminal justice system. Now, this is something which I feel that any advocate for that matter should be very, very thoughtful and also serious to understand the importance of this particular criminal justice procedure. So, how you can use AI in policing and a predictive policing and also surveillance system. Now, you again, AI has both pros and cons to whole process. So, how you can actually help to mitigate and also help to channelize the whole advancement into a right direction, right? So, here will help you to understand the AI and human rights, be it the issue of privacy, bias, or accountability for that matter, with the help of case study analysis, where Ujjwal sir will help you to understand how by imagining AI role in a criminal investigation and judicial decision, how this much involvement of AI actually impacts the whole process. So there are n number of things that are happening within the whole framework. If I talk about one area where AI is very much effective, is that the AI drones, which are running, and which are helpful in actually finding out who were and what were the miscreants in the area. Right in the jail premises, also there is a drone functioning. Not every other jail has that facility, but then it's just that I'm letting you know how AI is also helping in criminal justice system. Slide down, please. Now comes the last week, that is the week 4. Week 4 is again important because it helps you not only to use the AI tool but also understand the ethics and also how you can use it in your future considerations. Now, as far as the session 7 is concerned, it helps you to understand the ethical and social implications of AI, where you will get to understand about the algorithmic bias and this discrimination for that matter. There is again there is transparency and accountability in AI system that is to be there, and then how AI and the right to privacy is to be strike a balance, because again you can use AI tool. As I gave an example of writing a research paper, it's very easy to give good prompts to AI and it will help you to get a good research paper, right? But then how you will also have to equally respect the privacy of some person, that AI have might have generated the report based on the algorithm, based on the previous researches. So you have to understand how you can balance or strike a balance between the two. And the last session, that is session 8, which talks about the future of AI and law and how you can practically use AI in legal drafting. See, legal drafting in itself is something which is way more than which can be explained in just a minute or two, or maybe even in a month. So it's all about skill. But now in this particular lecture, at least Ujjwal sir will help you to understand the basics of how you can use AI in legal drafting, right? Since we have a different set of codes on legal drafting, where sir explains you how to draft a writ petition, criminal appeal, or any other for that matter. But then here you will get to understand how AI can be used in your legal profession. You can understand how you can give or generate good prompts for your legal work, and also how you can use AI for your legal drafting. Again, this is, I believe, the one of the most important lectures of all the certification process, because ultimately why you are doing this course is you need to understand how we can use this in our own process, and how we can enhance our work domain. So I think that the last lecture, that is session 8, is again equally very relevant. I think we have dealt most of the part. Yeah. Then comes the concluding session, which is again where we'll get to understand more about how we actually did it, how and what were the reviews. If you feel that the course would also include some more important aspects. Let's say if any participant says, "Sir, we also wanted some tools to be there that should be available. You should teach how to use these tools." We'll definitely use or maybe try to apply that within the whole process. So I think that I have fairly justified or also made a point very clear in all of your mind, that what we are going to help you understand in the whole process. So by now you must have understood that this course is very, very, very important for all of you, and that also in just rupees 1,000. I think that's a good fair deal, because you are going to understand all of these for a month from a practicing advocate at Supreme Court of India, who has been dealing with these similar nature of cases, who is going to help you understand the practical hands-on solutions. I think that this is something which is extraordinarily nice, because had these been provided at my practice time, or when I was doing my law, or when I was doing my master's or PhD, I would be very thankful. But then I completely felt that this is something which is not available within the larger public domain. That's why we have taken this or curated the whole course curriculum in such a manner that it includes all important aspects. I completely understand in 1 month time, or in completely 8 sessions, I cannot help you understand each and everything. But then by doing this course, at least you will be a better versions of yourself. This is something which I personally feel it is equally relevant. Now you can take down the slide, Harsh. I'll just have a one-to-one interaction with all the participants. All the participants are humbly requested to please turn on your cameras. I can see very few have turned on their cameras. Thank you, sir. I can see that people are raising. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. See, I assume that I have made my point clear that how important this course is going to be. Now, Harsh, what you can do is, if Ujjwal sir is available with us, we'll also request him for yes, I think sir is there. Ujjwal sir, just for 5 to 10 minutes, if you can also let people know that apart from this course, which I have dealt right now, anyway, you are going to deal in this detail about it. But what are something which I might have left out, so that people should know before enrolling? Over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Pranab, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you, Harsh, for moderating it so well. A very good evening, dear participants. I believe Pranab sir has almost covered everything, but I would like to present something. Uh, just a minute. Allow me a minute. My screen is visible to all of you, right? Just give a thumbs up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect, thank you. I will just take you to this particular piece of news. If you can read, if you can see it on your screen, it's a Supreme Court flags trial court citing AI generated fake judgments terms its misconduct. The court had decided to examine uh, the larger issue regarding the misuse of artificial intelligence in legal proceeding. Right? It's on live law and it's in available in the Hindu as well. So what you need to do is see, you need to update yourself for sure. Post that, with the pace of time, you need to understand. I mean, a few of might be practicing advocate, and those people, those of your colleague who did not update themselves in terms of researching online, be it SSC, be it Manupatra Hena Online and others research platform. Similarly, the advancement is taking place in AI. You need to advance yourself. You need to learn the new technique, but at the same time, with all the caution and precaution, which you should keep in mind, because as of now they have just flagged it. Tomorrow there might be cost and other things following the same, right? So you need to update yourself. You need to understand how exactly the prompt, what all prompts you need to put in to have the proper research, which all platform, how exactly what commands should you give, which platforms you should be using if you are, if at all you are advancing yourself for the AI, because AI is unavoidable, right? It's the need of the hour, right? So you need to update yourself, and I'm really sorry. I'm caught up with the one particular work, so I'm still in office. So Pranav sir has all. I believe he has covered almost everything,
Yeah.
and I hope to see you soon in the the course, and therein we can things at length in the international perspective. The things that we need to learn, how exactly we can.
Sir, I think your voice.
Oh, sorry. So
Yes.
today I'm a little occupied.
Right,
So,
right, right, sir.
see you in the course, and then we will deal into the international aspect, the Indian aspect, the prompts that we should be using, how exactly things that we should avoid, how exactly we should be doing the research, how we need to update ourselves. At the same time, we should be cautious about certain things. We'll discuss it in the course in the due time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. I understand the paucity of time, but still you took out time just to make sure that things are lined up. Thank you so much, Ujjwal, sir. Now, if you want, you can leave, sir, for your meeting. So participants, by now you all must have understood the importance of this particular course. Now, again, I'm not forcing you. It's just that I personally feel that this course is equally important for all of those who are working or maybe in the field of legal profession. You should mandatorily understand that these are within your parameters and also within your horizon where you should uh, actually take up this process, because if you are not getting yourself updated, you are actually not lined up with the whole chain of the change which is taking place. So you need to be very much hand to hand with all the process. So I think that Harsh, we have fairly made our point justifiable. Now if there is any query from your end which you personally feel that before enrolling it, you should also know about it. And also, just one thing I want you all to know it, that the last date of enrolling in this particular certificate process is 11th, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that
11th
is
of March. Will be tomorrow.
tomorrow itself. Yeah, tomorrow itself. So you have 1 day's time, so you can very much enroll yourself. Harsh, do we have also the QR code that was prepared
Yes,
for
yes.
them to?
I'm just sharing it. I'm just sharing it on the screens so that
Yes,
everyone can see it. And those who want to, they can directly enroll it using the
yes,
QR scanner in
yes,
the
yes, yes.
meeting.
So
Yeah.
see, we have displayed the QR code. Now it's on you to maybe enroll it right now by scanning it. You'll get a Google form. You'll get a window of Visa Pay screen where you can directly pay it, and then from there onwards, our LRA helpers will channelize you into our WhatsApp groups. Since you have already engaged in this process, so it's nothing new for all of you. It's just that it's there, and also we'll share this particular QR code on the groups you have already joined in. Maybe you, if not now, you can enroll it later. But then I personally feel that if anyone who have been convinced by now, they can enroll it right away. Now you can open the forum for doubts if there is any, so that we can
Yeah, anyone
do it.
who has any doubt after this webinar, you can raise your hands right now and I will start unmuting you. Whatever doubt you have in mind related to the course or whatever you're expecting, you can ask it right away.
I think Vidashri ma'am, you have been taking our courses. I believe that more than 2 to 3 courses has already been taken up by you. So
Yes.
I'm happy to see that there are repeated number of participants. Ma'am, you have raised your
Yes,
hand. You
we
want to say
have one
something?
question. Yes, I'm unmuting with Asri ma'am. Just 1 second. Uh, Devilina Ghosh asks, will the classes be taken on weekend or in weekdays? Yes, it will be taken on weekdays, which will be Thursday and Friday, but the timings will be 8 to 9 p.m. So we have decided to keep the timing so that people who are working and are busy with their work, they can come home and they can like they can relax and they can take the session without any hindrance. So the timings will be 8 to 9 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays. Yes, Bidasri ma'am, you can unmute yourself now. You can unmute yourself now. Meanwhile, other participants, you can also write your doubts in the chat box as well. I am uh, constantly monitoring it. Yes, ma'am, you can speak now.
Good evening, Harsha, Pranav, sir, respected assistants, sir. So I just know about artificial intelligence and AI, all this, but today I had learned about a section, and I want to know what about ChatGPT and that what about Cybersecurity Regulation Act and what comes under this, you have told about each section, Pranav Jasna told about each section, and this, this I'm going to learn about all this, but may I know about this GPT and cybercrime? This comes under which means under section. Is there any more divisions are there? Yeah, I want to know about all this.
Okay, I got your problem. So you want to understand that in the whole course curriculum, are we also going to make you all understand about the different tools, for example, ChatGPT and other tools, how to
Yeah.
use them in the legal framework and how to maybe draft using the structure, and what are the other tools which are again very essential for helping us understand and making ease the process as far as legal draftings are concerned. Is it that?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we already discussed the same in when while I was going through the course curriculum. Definitely, that's something which we are going to include.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to be included? Maybe this is the high time that you can
Yes.
let us know that what is to be included so that we can implement it now itself.
So what about this approach comes under China, USA, the developed country?
Yeah, I mean, now you also need to understand that how these international, maybe how internationally they are using it, be it US, UK, or European Union for that matter also. They have a separate law for the it, and that's more liberal, and also that covers larger area which India is not particularly as of now. So you are also going to have a comparative study of those guidelines, those framework, and those recommendations where which can be implemented on our legislative proceedings.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So what is OECD approach and this comes under OPEC or what? So these are comes under this.
Yeah, I mean, you will get to understand that OECD or the UNESCO, these
Yeah.
both have tried to implement it in such a manner that it includes all important aspects which we actually kind of are failing to cover up, right? So you'll get to understand in detail about how these framework or guidelines are working and how much these are functional in their area and how we can derive those principles for our uh, population, for our maybe the level of participations or the level of literacy rate which India has, or the larger chunk of the legal fraternity who are using these technology, how much it is being affected to them. So there is to be survey and there has to be a research on the area. But then everything will be curated at one place where you'll get to know more about it.
So I want to know
Okay.
that AI, those that means AI comes under which section? Arts, humanities, commerce, and
See, I mean, you cannot say that AI personally comes within any of the. It includes in each and every area. Now we are launching a certificate course on AI and medical science, right? So
yeah,
you cannot say that it you can just tag it with one singular domain, right? It includes in every area. For any intelligence, for that matter, where AI should be included, it is there. So I mean, you cannot say that it literally forms within the arts, commerce, science, or any other for that background. At every place, everywhere, AI is there, right?
the AI comes under map reading or so all these DPS. There comes under this. Militaries use this different types of map. There comes under his.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I say. We cannot curate that or maybe define its parameters. It's
Yes,
actually more than what we are maybe learning or discussing about.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidashri. Is
I
there
hope all
anyone
your
else?
doubts are cleared, Vidasri ma'am. I think we are only having the doubts on chat box currently.
Okay, read it out. Read
So
it out.
Swati Sengupta asks, who can undertake this course? Like non-legal professionals also can join the course. So yes, Swati, you can join as a non-legal professional as well, because we are not only focusing uh, on the legal professional or particularly to criminal justice, but we are also covering the other parts of the AI as well. Yes, we have the proper 1 week for the AI specific, legal specific topics, but if you are not from legal background, still it will be helping you in your part or in your field, whichever you are practicing currently. So it will be perfectly all right. I think we have one
Yeah,
participant registered right
I mean,
now.
just to answer to it, I just want to say that there is a maxim called inertia of law is no exozact. Like, I mean, you cannot say that you were not knowing the law. That's why you should be excused, right? So any layman who is not having the knowledge of law should also know about the law and also how you can use for your protection as well. So, I mean, basically it is, to be very honest, it is designed for lawyers and also associated with law, but anyone who is also willing to understand how it can be for their own safety, definitely yes, this is also for you. Anyone else?
Uh, no, sir. And we have one registered participant right now. They
Mm-hmm.
just paid 1,000 rupees. So
Correct.
congratulations to them as well.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for reflecting trust on us. I appreciate you that you have understood the importance of the course and rightly invested in a right place. I think this is the best investment for anyone who is actually having also a slight interest in the area. Uh, so yeah, I can see that some participants have turned on their cameras. Mr. Lokendra,
Yeah.
do you want to speak anything?
Let me just unmute them. We have one raised hand as well. First, let us take his down. Abhijit, you can unmute yourself now. Then we'll unmute Lokinder. So,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
thank you for unmuting me. Uh, Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Mr. Pranam. So my question is actually from I'm a developer actually, working in IT field and having some interest in legal background also because I have a LLB as well. So my question is regarding this AI and law what you are conducting here. The syllabus I have already hear from you. The syllabus you have mentioned. My question is how I can correlate with this corporate law or in my real-time organization structure, how I can use this or any existing framework is already there, like for implementing this law. into the AI, like as you said, like 2000, that I mean IT Act is there, but recently I think in some of the AI law have been passed in 2013, I guess. I mean 2023, I guess.
20,
So
yeah.
yeah, so those how it can I mean implement in my organization in real time basis. Presently, I'm working as a software guy, but
I get it, sir.
how can I migrate it myself on that
Yes,
part?
yes, 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 yes. Uh, so it's not more about migrating, it's just about updating yourself. Uh, so, see, as far as the other legislative provisions are concerned, I believe you are talking about the DPDP Act 2023, Data Protection Privacy Act.
Sure.
So, it's more about getting yourself informed about it and how far it is also justifiable and important for your corporate sector is that now you need to since we already run a certificate course on corporate law, just in case I'm just giving you another opportunity, just in case you feel that you need to understand more about the corporate sector, so you can definitely enroll our certificate course on corporate law, where you will be taught by two faculties who are themselves working in the corporate and help which will who will help you also to understand in detail about what are the provisions of law and help you to understand more about the corporate sector and application for that matter. But now coming back to this particular certification on AI and law. I cannot assure you that 100% everything is within the parameters of corporate law here, but then I can assure you that the laws which you will get to understand, the legal framework which has been designed to protect the authorship or AI for that matter, will definitely help you into your corporate entity, corporate field, right? Because until you know more about the laws, you'll actually not be able to claim your right. So here it can help you to understand it and also implement it into your maybe professional career. What one thing more can be added to is that when in the classroom structure, these sessions will be taken up. What you can do is that, let's say if you have any personal grievance which you feel that it is with falling within your parameters and it is something which you are looking for an answer to, definitely you can ask the faculty. He's very appreciating. I mean, he always appreciates the questions which are coming up to him. So definitely, if there is something relevant to the context, he will let you know and make you understand more about your problems and how to get rid of it, and maybe what are the different provisions which can be attacked. I mean, attached to the whole process which you are looking for, right?
Yeah, understood. That will help. And one more thing, like any book or any paper or any course material will be provided with along with this course,
Yes,
which
yes,
will
yes. Not
help
not
us.
book, not book for that matter. Definitely the study materials and PPT that has been displayed will be there with you. As On the very first day itself, Ujjwal sir cited you a judgment in the Supreme Court, right? So similarly, he will keep on helping you get updated with the judgments and what are the similar related legal provisions which are there out, which you should be updated of. You will be given the knowledge on it as well, right? And also the recorded lectures are available. So if by any chance if you miss out any session, you can revisit it and then play the recordings and hear it out. It will be there for you. It will not be also taken back when your course is ended. It will be there for you for quite many time. I mean, you can access it whenever you feel free, right?
Yes, understood. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Lokendra, I am unmuting you. You can ask it out now.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
So my doubt is that in colleges, teachers told us not to use AI
Mm-hmm.
in legal research or as for
Mm-hmm.
the like in legal profession itself. But
Mm-hmm.
we can see the more pros of AI in other fields. But some people are actually using AI in legal field, but not as much as in the other field. in which teachers also told us not to use AI. Like the people working in this profession doesn't take it that somebody is not using its own creativity, his own work, but rather uh, using an artificial intelligence to mimic and mimic other people's or mix up the work and research of the people, and not giving the professional, not professional, I think so, like answers which are like your own answers, but it is the answer which is already available to the internet. So, sir, what do you think about that?
I mean, see, Lokendra, you have a very, very, very cogent query which you have raised, and by far, even I can relate that no one, I mean, no tool can replace human intellect, right? The way we as a human being can think, the more creative we are. I mean, again, बहुत सारे टूल्स आ सकते हैं बट हमारे खुद के जो जुगाड़ है हमारा जो तरीका है उन चीजों से कभी कुछ भी रिप्लेस नहीं हो सकता है आई मीन आई एम नॉट अगेन इवन कंपेयरिंग द एस्पेक्ट्स टू इट इट्स जस्ट दैट आई एम सेइंग दैट you by this particular course you will understand that we are not asking you to completely depend upon that AI tool. It's just that I am saying you that it will help you to analyze it and also make it more perfect, make it more relevant. How much, maybe within the same time span, you can use the advancement of technology and also cross check and reflect that how good it is, right? It is just there to push you and also help you to understand how you can go. It's just there to help you and not to completely make you handicapped, right? So you need to understand the very thin line difference between using the AI tool and depending upon the AI tool. So in this course, you will get to understand that I mean, you are the master of your mind and not the other person, right? It's just that it's working on the prompts which you are giving, but not. But again, likewise, since you're a faculty or any professional for that matter, why they are stopping you is that uh, it's very common that human mind is very lazy, lethargic when it comes to do a thorough good research, and they always find a shortcut to it, and this is the very finest shortcut that is available, and by far it is also relevant, where because nobody can see that you have uh, तुम कुछ भी कचरा लेके आ गए हो अगेन it has a own algorithm, it has a different set of research, क्योंकि अगर जो सामने में आता है एक नजर में उसको देख के तुम्हें लगेगा कि हाँ ये ठीक है गलत नहीं है, बट दिक्कत वहां आ जाती है, प्रॉब्लम वहां आ जाती है, प्रॉब्लम इज वेयर यू completely depend upon it and do not cross check it, do not see how relevant it is equally. So here you will understand that thin line difference to how to use it in a process, that it is just that it's a tool, it has given a set of research, but you should also manually trust your own creativity. As I always keep on saying that आपकी खुद की cognitive faculty of mind destroy नहीं होनी चाहिए. So you have to understand between the same. That's why there is a proper session where you get to understand how to strike a balance between the two, right? There it will be more helpful for you to understand. I hope I have made your point clear.
Yes, sir, yes. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for unmuting me. Again, sorry for interrupt, but I would like to ask, am I audible, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, so what I understood that this course is strongly integrated with the AI topic. So is there any possibilities of or any other course which includes cyber law as well, including this AI?
yes. In fact,
So
we have a separate certificate course on cyber law as well. You can very
so
much go and get yourself enrolled in it. You
mhm.
will get a pre-recorded lectures which has been taken up by the faculty. you can get yourself enrolled and you can understand more about the cyber law. And also there is an amalgamation of AI. See, so and as far as this particular course is concerned, since people are asking that how far it is also relatable to different domain also. On the very face of it, it is dealing on AI and law. But people are asking, are they also relevant to the corporate law? Now you're asking about the cyber law. So you need to understand that AI is very much available for all the larger domains, but then we are largely concentrating upon how it is very much relevant to law and other legal framework, right? And how you can use AI in curating legal drafting for that matter, right? But then if you want to do a separate course, so honestly, you should actually take up the separate course on different domains. If you go to our website, you will see that more than 20 plus courses are there on different domain. There is a separate course on IPR, right? On cyber law, corporate law, contract drafting. I mean, if I keep on saying there are a number of courses, but then it is you who are actually going to figure out that what is something which is going to help you into your career or into your profession. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. So I guess there are no more queries as such. The timings I can recall again so that there is no confusion. The
So someone
timings
is saying
for
that they
the
are not in any group. So, but obvious you must be in group because you have joined the link from that particular group itself. But then, if
yeah,
anyone is having a doubt that how can they be enrolled into the group, is that once you do the payment, other process will be taken care of by our team who is going to add you into that particular group, and from there all informations will be given to you. Yes, sir, you can take up the process from now.
there is one more doubt. Yes, Nakul Raj, actually, that is what Sir was explaining earlier, that this course might help you in getting corporate roles in cyber AI and law firms, since you will be using this for particularly for drafting or anything else. But this will be discussed in the course. But as Sir mentioned, you should probably check the particular courses like cyber law or corporate law that are specific to that domain itself. So we will be discussing this in our AI and law course as well. But if you need a better approach or a better understanding of that particular of that domain, you should go check our individual courses based on that particular topics like cyber law course or corporate law course. Yeah, I was actually referring to the timing of the course, which will be on Thursdays and Fridays. The course will start from 12th of March. So you have today and tomorrow's time for paying for the course. So if you have any issue related to payment or if you're not able to do so, kindly contact us. You all have our team's numbers. You can contact me, and if you have any issues or doubts related to signing up or anything, you can contact to us anytime. No worries, Bidasri. This particular QR will be shared in all the groups, and you can directly pay from there, so you won't have to hassle around now. I think we can conclude this webinar, sir, then.
Yes, please. Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
all right.
everyone, for taking out time. I understand that you are very busy into your own schedules, but then I appreciate your involvement. I appreciate that you have come up with various concerns. And it's just that I'm assuring you all that once you get yourself enrolled into the course, everything will be taken care of. Even if you want at the last moment that, I want these things to be included, maybe we'll request the speaker, and then if it is possible for him to also manage it, he'll definitely do it because if you have done our previous courses, we tend to exercise a student-centric approach or a such approach which actually helps you in your area, right? So I think that we have good number of professions who have joined it. I also thank every one of you to take up your time and join this webinar. But then I am very much hopeful that we all will be meeting in our courses as well. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Harsh, for moderating it. Thank you, sir. Uh, Amar Singh, sir,
Thank you so
you
much.
have turned on your camera and you were there available with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, everyone. and we'll see you in the upcoming sessions as well. Thank you so much.